Whoa, Rusty. Have you ever woken up at like 3:33 in the morning feeling this weird tingle in your chest, like something big and fiery is trying to high-five your soul? I mean, what's up with that? It's like your heart's doing jumping jacks while the rest of you is still snoring. Today on Outlaw Alchemy, we're diving deep into these super-powered guardians called seraphim. It's all from Steve Cates's killer blog post, The Seraphim. From Thoth to the Purple Dragon. Fiery guardians that hold the keys to our awakening. But hold up, Rusty. What even are seraphim? Are they like angels on steroids or something? And why should I care about them when I'm just trying to make it through my coffee without spilling it?
Jack, I love how you put it. Angels on steroids? You're not far off. But let's make this cozy and real, like we're sitting around a campfire sharing stories that warm your insides. Imagine the universe's ultimate choir of joy. These burning ones, crafted from pure, living flame, born right from the Creator's first burst of happiness. They're circling the throne, singing holy, 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 in this endless, harmonious loop that keeps the whole cosmic symphony in perfect tune. They're up in that seventh density gateway consciousness, holding the blueprint for entire universes, making sure nothing fades into cold darkness. It's not scary or intimidating. It's like the warm glow of a hearth fire on a winter night, reminding you everything's connected and held. This blog is a straight-up transmission from the Divine Collectives, and it ties beautifully into Steve's groundbreaking book, Echoes of Maldek and Lemuria's Reawakening, where we unpack those ancient cosmic heartbreaks and how we're healing them now. Folks, this is Outlaw Alchemy, brought to you exclusively through divinecollectives.org. Head there to snag the book and feel that veil starting to thin. It's like peeling back layers of an onion, but instead of tears, you get this profound aha that hits you right in the feels.
Okay, campfire singers with flames, that's kinda adorable. Like glowy marshmallows with wings roasting s'mores for the stars. But seriously, Rusty, why do they matter to us regular folks down here? Do they just hang out up there being all mystical? Or do they, come down and help with the everyday chaos? You know, like when life's throwing curveballs and you feel totally alone.
Great question, Jack. And it's one that gets to the heart of why this stuff feels so personal and hopeful. They're not distant or judgmental at all. No thunderbolts or stern lectures. Some seraphim stay in those exalted heavenly choirs, keeping the big picture humming along. But others, they step down into our messy world when humanity's at its most vulnerable, like loving big siblings swooping in during a tough time. Think about those ancient wisdom bearers who've popped up throughout history. Saint Germain, the master alchemist carrying that violet flame of transformation and grace. He walked among people, teaching the I Am presence, the idea that you're a spark of the divine, able to transmute fear into love with just your intention. It's like he was handing out tools for inner magic, saying, hey, you've got this power inside. Let's light it up. Then there's Thoth, the ibis-headed scribe from ancient Egypt, guardian of sacred knowledge, with those emerald tablets that hold keys to ascension. He wasn't just dropping wisdom bombs. He was helping souls remember their eternal nature after forgetting it all. Even Merlin, the wizard in Arthurian legends, cloaked in mystery and wielding that same violet fire to guide kings and awaken the land's hidden magic. Or Hermes Trismegistus, the thrice great master bridging divine wisdom to human hands with that famous, as above, so below. These incarnations weren't random, Jack. They timed it perfectly, showing up after massive cosmic traumas, like Maldek's shattering scream or Lemuria's heartbreaking 3-day sink into the ocean. It's all about relighting the path home, modeling selfless love, even when the veil of forgetting makes everything feel so heavy and isolated. And get this, only 774 seraphim are incarnated right now, walking among us with these profound missions. It's like a secret network of lightkeepers, quietly anchoring hope in a world that sometimes feels too dark.
Whoa, 774? That's not a huge number. Kind of like an exclusive club of cosmic superheroes. Makes me feel special just thinking about it. But how do they deal with the scary stuff, Rusty? You know, like shadows creeping in, bad dreams, or that nagging fear that hits you out of nowhere? Can we just ask them for help? Like, hey, Seraphim, got a minute?
Absolutely, Jack. That's the first big, empowering takeaway from this blog. And it's got so much heart, because it's about reclaiming your safety in a simple, loving way. We can protect ourselves by calling on higher density beings. And the seraphim are the absolute highest tier, their flame brighter than any shadow can handle. They've got this unmatched authority over negative entities, those sneaky forces that feed on our fear, what Steve calls loosh in his book. That emotional energy from worry, anger, or doubt. If you've sealed a soul agreement with them way back in higher densities before this life, and many of us have, even if we don't remember, just whisper their name with an open heart, and they show up. No fancy rituals, no complicated spells, just genuine asking, like calling a trusted friend in the middle of the night. Steve shares how many people perceive them as this vast, blob-like energy hovering outside Earth, gazing down like we're tiny ants in a loving terrarium. Remote viewers describe it as this immense, watchful light overseeing the planet, full of compassion. But here's where the magic gets personal and touching. They don't stay as some abstract blob. They meet you right where you are, in a form that resonates with your heart and mind. It's not about rules or dogma. It's pure, adaptable love.
Meet you where you're at. Like they change outfits or shapes to fit what you need. That sounds fun and kind of reassuring. Tell me more. Does that mean if I'm picturing something silly, it's still okay?
Ha! Again, spot on, Jack. It's like they're the ultimate shapeshifters of love. No judgment whatsoever. And that's the second key message here, one that's full of warmth and wisdom. We all build our perspectives based on our perceptions, and these higher beings roll with it, making protection easy and heartfelt. They don't make it difficult or shove some rigid idea down your throat. They just adapt to your world, meeting you in your truth. Steve's story with his 6-year-old grandson is the perfect, heart-melting example. It's so innocent and profound, showing how this works for anyone, from kids to grown-ups. Picture this little boy, just 6, dealing with these terrifying nightmares from Alpha Dracos, negative entities sneaking into his dream state, trying to pull him out of his body to harvest that fear energy. It was breaking Steve's heart to see his grandson wake up screaming night after night, feeling so vulnerable in the dark. So Steve, drawing from his connection to Metatron, a top seraphim in his 6-winged collective, started wrapping the boy in this golden egg of protection every single night before bed. He'd visualize it like a warm, glowing shield, infused with violet flame energy, surrounding the child completely. And it worked wonders for weeks. The dreams quieted, the intrusions stopped, and there was this peaceful energy in the room. You could feel the love pouring in, like a cosmic blanket tucking him in.
A golden egg? Like a cosmic chicken shield or something out of a fairy tale? That's hilarious and sweet at the same time. But what happened next? Did the kid notice this egg thing, or did he have his own take on it?
You're killing me with the cosmic chicken shield, Jack. I love it. It adds that light-hearted touch to something so deep. Yeah, one quiet evening, Steve sits with his grandson and gently asks him to close his eyes, breathe deep, and picture what his protector looks like, the being that's been keeping him safe. The boy doesn't hesitate. He pops his eyes open with this big, excited grin and says, "A purple dragon, and he has wings." Can you imagine? Same exact entity, same powerful seraphim energy from Metatron's collective, but through the lens of a child's imagination, it's this majestic, friendly purple dragon soaring in to save the day. Not some intimidating angel with a halo and rules, just a cool, winged buddy that feels adventurous and safe, like a character from his favorite storybook. And here's the even cuter part. The little guy didn't totally jive with the egg shape around him. It felt too enclosing or something, so he tweaks it on his own. Changes it to a golden-purple ring of protection, like a glowing hula hoop of light circling him. Boom. He claims it as his, and from that night on, the nightmares are gone for good. No more intrusions, just sweet dreams and a sense of empowerment. It's a beautiful reminder that protection isn't one size fits all. It's tailored by your heart.
Aw man, a purple dragon? That's the cutest thing ever. Like a bedtime story come to life, but with real power behind it. Makes me tear up a bit thinking about how vulnerable kids are and how this stuff steps in so gently. So if I see mine as, say, a giant teddy bear with laser eyes, that's cool too? No one's gonna laugh.
Totally cool, Jack. That's the beauty of it. Your perception shapes the experience, and it's all valid. Steve's own encounters show that too. He doesn't see Metatron in a physical form, but feels this warm, comforting pressure, like a golden triangle igniting above his crown and pouring liquid light through every chakra. It's intimate, like a heartbeat syncing up. And for him, it's the only force that permanently runs off as ancient attachments, like this Zeta Reticuli entity from an old Egyptian lifetime that lingered across incarnations, manipulating thoughts and harvesting fear. Metatron's violet flame severs those cords instantly, leaving this profound peace that washes over you like a wave. The point is, these guardians tune in perfectly. Dragons for wide-eyed kids, flames for soul-searching alchemists, teddy bears for anyone needing that cuddly vibe. It's empowering, playful, and full of heart, showing that the universe meets us with love, not lectures.
Playful protection? Sign me up. I feel lighter just hearing that. But Rusty, before we go further, you mentioned something off-air that blew my mind. You actually talked to Steve about all this, right? What did he say that ties into this whole perception thing? 'Cause it seems like the grandson's dragon is a prime example.
Yeah, Jack. I did get to chat with Steve directly. He's the real deal, the one behind the book and this blog, pouring his heart into sharing these transmissions. And he dropped this gem that really lands with the kid's story, adding even more depth to why perspectives matter so much. He told me, "Rusty, my mantra has always been, perception is 9/10 of the law, until the 2024 election, when I changed it to perception is the law. We build our perspectives off of perception. There is no real truth, just our perception of truth that we use, among other things, to build our perspectives." It's profound, isn't it? Like, in that moment with his grandson, the seraphim didn't correct the boy or insist on the golden egg being the right way. They met him in his innocent world. He perceived the protection as this warm, safe purple dragon with wings. And when the egg didn't quite resonate, he shifted it to that golden purple ring Same higher density being, same loving power keeping the shadows at bay, but filtered through his own pure perceptions. No dogma, no forcing a correct image, just pure, adaptable support that whispers, "This is how it feels true to you, and that's perfect." Steve's mantra flips the script. We don't have some absolute objective truth out there dictating everything. What we have is our unique perception of truth, shaped by our experiences, emotions, upbringing, even the stories we love as kids. We stack those perceptions like building blocks to create our entire perspective, our world view. And higher beings like the seraphim, they honor that. They don't judge your blocks. They help strengthen the tower so it supports you. That's why calling on them works no matter the form, dragon, flame, teddy bear. Your perception makes it real, effective, and deeply personal.
Whoa! Perception is the law? That's heavy, man, but in a good way. Like it frees you up to own your story. So the grandson sees a purple dragon instead of some fancy golden egg, and that's not wrong. It's his truth, his version that works for him, and the universe just goes with it?
Exactly, Jack. Steve's point is spot on, and it adds this layer of compassion to everything. We're all doing that. Building these big, beautiful, or sometimes wobbly perspectives out of our own little lenses. Think about it. A child with his dragon, an adult with a flame, both tapping into the same infinite love. And the seraphim don't argue. They celebrate it. In Steve's grandson's case, weeks of the golden egg working its magic, then the kid claims his own vision, switches to the ring, and love wins even stronger. Perception became the law in that bedroom, turning fear into safety, shadows into sweet dreams. It's a nudge for all of us. Instead of fighting over who's got the right way to see these guardians, we let people have their purple dragons and cheer them on. Share the stories, feel the connection. It's what heals us.
Man, that flips a lot of stuff on its head for me. Like instead of arguing who's got the right vision, we just let it be and celebrate it. Makes the world feel a bit kinder. But how do the seraphim tie into the bigger picture, Rusty? Like healing old wounds from the past, dealing with now, and prepping for what's next. 'Cause if perception shapes protection, does it shape healing too?
Awesome question, Jack. One that brings even more heart into this. Absolutely. Perception plays into it all, but let's unpack the keys they offer. Past, present, and future, with that loving flame weaving through. For the past, the seraphim are like cosmic healers, mending those deep, ancient fractures we dove into in Steve's book. Remember Maldek's nuclear grief? That planet-shattering explosion from ego and control, leaving billions of souls scarred and scattered. Or Lemuria's 3-day drowning song, when fear twisted their heart crystal and sank a paradise of gentle giants. Even Mars' stolen rivers, wars drying up a once vibrant world. The seraphim cradled those billions in sound cocoons, gentle, humming bubbles of light, rewove the torn soul threads, holding space for healing across eons. It's emotional, Jack, like imagining your own past pains being soothed by an eternal embrace, turning trauma into wisdom. In the present, they're your everyday shield against those louche harvests and subtle influences that drain us. Call on them. Stand in your authority. Transmute fear into that green-gold light of compassion. Tools like garlic funnels pointed north, tensor rings, or crystals can amplify it. But the real power is remembrance, perceiving yourself as worthy of protection. Steve's mantra fits here. Your perception of safety becomes the law, inviting that flame to burn brighter.
Healing the past like that, it's like therapy for the soul. What about right now, when life's throwing all sorts of junk at you?
Right now is where the heart really shines, Jack. In the present, the seraphim help us navigate the daily grind, the fears, the doubts, the entities trying to dim our light. Steve's own story hits home. That warm pressure from Metatron, severing old cords and leaving peace. It's not just protection. It's empowerment, reminding us we're not victims, but co-creators. And for the future, as the veil thins and we approach that fourth density green ray love, the heart-centered world where negatives can't even step foot because compassion melts their control. They're prepping us. We're all the infinite creator, the nine, smiling back at itself through our choices. With those 774 incarnated seraphim anchoring the song, alongside millions of Ra, Elohim, Hathors, Venusians, and more, the balance is tipping toward unity. Perception plays in. If you see the future as hopeful, it becomes your law, drawing in that light. It's exciting, Jack, like standing on the edge of a new dawn, feeling the warmth already.
Mind blown, Rusty. This stuff makes me want to hug the universe. So how do we start? Just whisper to them? What if I'm not sure what form they'll take?
Yep, Jack, it's that simple. And Steve's invitation in the blog captures it with such tenderness. Place your hand on your heart. Take a deep breath and whisper. Seraphim, if you're near, light the flame within me. Feel the answer before the words even finish leaving your mouth. The warmth, the tingle, the knowing. You're seen, you're loved, you're held in a way no shadow can touch. Experiment with it. Let your perception guide the form. Maybe it's a dragon, maybe a flame. Whatever it is, it's yours, and it's powerful.
That's beautiful, man. I feel like I could talk about this for hours. It's got me all fired up, no pun intended. Listeners, if this episode's got your inner purple dragon roaring or your golden ring glowing, head over to divinecollectives.org. Grab Steve's book, Echoes of Maldek and Lemuria's Reawakening. Read the full Seraphim blog, and maybe share your own protector story in the comments. Who knows? Your perception might just light someone else's path. Rusty, any last words of heart before we sign off?
Just this, Jack. Embrace your perceptions. Call on those fiery friends. They're waiting with open wings, or claws, or whatever you see. Let the love flow. It's what starves the shadows and awakens the song. Thanks for joining us on Outlaw Alchemy. Until next time, keep that flame burning bright.
Adonai, everybody. Keep perceiving, keep protecting, keep loving. The song's rising, and your version of it is perfect. See you next time.